Hey guys, my name is Heather. I just want to say thank you so very much for clicking on this video. It is also very much appreciated. And if you are new here, welcome. I do sincerely appreciate the support. And if you are new here, I would encourage you to subscribe if you are looking for content that is centered toward healthy lifestyle changes, eating healthy, working out, things of that nature, self-care, all that good stuff. So if that is the kind of content that you are needing in this season, I would encourage you to subscribe. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be piggybacking off of a video that I made. I think it's been like a month ago now. I was supposed to do like a weekly update from my previous video. I was talking to you guys about how I had embarked on a weight loss journey and that I was incorporating green detox smoothies in my weight loss journey and how I had lost about 10 pounds in 1 week or so. And I said I was going to do a weekly update. I have been terrible about it, but a part of it is just because I've been so focused on my weight loss journey and I've just been so like excited about it and it's really been going well. So I just wanted to sit down and give you guys a little bit of an update and also give you guys some tips that have been working for me up to this point. So if you do see me looking down, I'm just reading off of my notes. So on September 5th, I think that's when I made my last video where I talked about my green detox smoothies. I weighed in at 197 and I weighed myself this morning. It's November 2nd as I'm making this video and I now weigh 176. So that's a little less than a month. I've lost 21 pounds. So if you haven't seen my previous video where I talked about the green detox smoothies that I had been drinking and replacing certain meals with those, go back and watch it. I will also link it in the description box, but basically, I've still been doing the detox smoothies, but I've also just been continuing to portion my meals. I've been more conscious about meal prepping. I have been working out, honestly, like no less than 5 days a week, which may seem excessive to some, but I'm listening to my body and my body has not shut down. It has not told me that it's tired. So for the most part, I've been taking the weekends off, but Monday through Friday, I have been consistently working out. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my tips because tip number one actually is in regards to working out. You guys have got to come up with a workout schedule. Even a person with the busiest schedule, there is always a way to work out. I'm a person, for the last month or so, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. to work out. I've also worked schedules where the morning did not permit me to work out, so I would work out at night. But my current schedule, I'm able to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I do not snooze my alarm. I do not waver on this. When my alarm goes up at 5 a.m., I even have the alarm labeled as get up and work out. I get up and I work out, whether it's a home workout, which I was doing for the first month, but I've actually just joined a gym, and that's something that I would encourage you guys to do. Not initially. If you're a person that struggles with working out, maybe for now it would be best for you to just kind of work out at home, maybe to a YouTube video or get yourself a couple of dumbbells. As I've mentioned in my previous video, I think a treadmill is an excellent investment. I have one in my garage. For me, the treadmill has been a lifesaver. It has helped me to get my body back moving. I was walking for 30 minutes every morning and then 30 minutes before I went to bed. But now I'm at a place as I'm dropping pounds where I actually joined a gym. And in the past, I've never been the type of person that has been comfortable going to the gym by myself. I've always needed my girlfriends. So now I'm at a place where I actually have been going by myself. I'm trying to get myself comfortable. I'm truly making this a lifestyle change. But those of you that are starting out and that possibly are struggling in the area of working out, I would encourage you to invest in a treadmill. You can go on Walmart.com. They have payment plans that you can set up. You don't have to pay for it all at one time. They have those new ones that you can literally set up and slide under your bed. You can sit it up in front of your TV, put on your favorite show, listen to your favorite music. There's always ways around it. So we got to kick the excuses as far as saying that we can't work out, don't have time. The working out for me is not my issue. My issue is the eating part, which takes me to tip number two, is you have to make a decision as far as the nutrition part of it. So let's say fast food is your weakness. You have to spend more time meal prepping. Let's say junk food is your weakness. You love pastries, you love chips, you love candy. You have to stop bringing that stuff into your home. My weakness has always been pastries. It's always been chips, candies. I love to indulge. I literally used to have a large bowl of ice cream every night before bed, in the bed, like literally in bed, kicked up, movie on, and not a serving size, literally a huge bowl of ice cream. So I don't buy those things anymore because I know myself, I don't have self-control in those areas. So if your weakness is food, you have got to get those things under control, because here's the thing: if you have one day of eating healthy and then turn around the next day and eat fast food and consume all of these unhealthy things, you have literally erased your progress. It only takes one bad move. It only takes one cheat meal, one cheat day to literally set yourself back several steps. So the areas where you're struggling, if it's working out, you have got to make yourself a workout schedule and stick to it. If your struggle is the nutrition side, then you have got to stop allowing those things into your home. If you have friends that are not understanding of the journey that you're trying to go on, then you may not be able to go out with those friends. If they want to invite you out for, dinner and margaritas, I'm not saying you can't indulge sometimes, but when you really are at a place where you are tired and you want to get serious about your health, there are certain things that you truly have to put on the back burner. You cannot straddle the fence with it. The next tip that I wrote down is portion control. You have got to, let's say, for example, you don't want to cut certain things off cold turkey. You still want to be able to have potatoes. You still want to be able to, have pork bacon or whatever it may be. Maybe I'm a person, I'm not ready to cut out bread. I'm not ready to cut out white rice, but portion control makes a huge difference. If you're a person that does not want to go on a strict diet, you don't want to eat super clean, okay, no worries, but you have got to control your portions. We have got to stop overeating. My struggle in the past, when I've made dinner, even breakfast, I always make myself a large plate. And I mean a plate where you would think that it's for a man. I've always been an overeater. I'm not the type of person in the past that eats to be content. I've always eaten to get full, and I always feel bad about myself after. So now I'm at a place where if I'm going to indulge or I don't want to cut out certain things, I am at a place now where I control my portions. I don't go back for seconds. It's rare that I go back for seconds. I put my food now on pretty much like a saucer size plate. I think that's what they're called, saucers, right? So my plates are usually not bigger than this, like pretty much like the size of my hand, maybe like my hand and a half. I don't eat off of a large plate anymore because the idea is to shrink your stomach. So if you are continuing to eat large meals, even if you're working out, it's going to be counterproductive. It's literally pointless. You cannot outwork a bad diet. It truly is the truth. And people have been saying this from the beginning of time. You cannot outwork a bad diet. It really is true, because I've tried it. I've tried to continue to eat the way I want to and just work out every day. It does not work. You will not see results. If you truly want to be serious about this, if you really want to take this head on and you really want to start seeing results, if you truly are tired of the space that you are in, you cannot dibble and dabble. You have to make a decision. And like I said, you do not have to be on a strict diet, but you need to control your portions, you guys. Next tip that I wrote down, and this has been a struggle even for myself, because I'm a person, I like to have wine in my house. I like to have tequila in my house. I love to make myself a nice margarita. Those are things that I've had to cut out, because if it's here, I'm going to come home, I'm going to make myself a drink, and then I'm not going to want to work out. So I have not been indulging. I've not been drinking alcohol. I have not been drinking any soda. I have not been drinking any juice. And one thing I will say, when you stop consuming those things, it takes no time for you to realize that you don't need them. We naturally feel like, oh, I need soda to top off this meal, or I need a cup of juice like to wash this food down. You really truly don't. And it doesn't take long to realize that your body doesn't need it. It's just one of those things. It's a habit. By habit, we think that we need a cup of soda with our meal. By habit, we think if we go out, we have to have a glass of alcohol, or if we're out with our friends, we have to indulge. You absolutely don't. And if you're in a space where you cannot say no, or if you see certain things in front of you and it may trigger you to want to indulge, then you need to remove yourself from those things. Another tip that has been helping me a lot is drinking detox teas. And I get my detox teas from the 99-cent store, and they work just as well as the high price ones. I've tried the ones that are $40 and $50 that celebrities advertise online. I have used the ones that cost $1 at my local dollar store. In my opinion, they all work the same. I drink a detox tea usually once a week. I usually drink it on Sunday as I prepare myself to go into the new week, but I definitely would encourage you guys to drink a detox tea at least once a week to give yourselves a good clean out, get rid of all that nasty waste so you can start your week off fresh. The next tip that has been working for me is to just keep my menu very simple. I don't write out an extravagant, meal prep menu or anything like that. For breakfast, I pretty much have a couple of boiled eggs. I usually will have a few slices of turkey bacon. If I feel like it, I'll also have myself like an English muffin or toast on the side. If I have toast for breakfast, then I usually won't have bread for the rest of the day. Or maybe I know for lunch I'm going to want like a good sandwich, so that'll be my only bread for the day. But I keep it very simple. Every morning it's a couple of eggs, turkey bacon, maybe with some fruit on the side. For lunch, I usually have protein of choice, whether it be chicken, fish, or ground beef. I'll either have that with a large portion of vegetables, or I'll make a large salad and just put the protein on top. If I feel like I want to get a little more full, I'll have some rice on the side. And then same thing for dinner. It's very similar to lunch. I just keep it very simple. I have vegetables and protein, and I have a larger portion of vegetables, so I'm not waking up in the middle of the night hungry, or so I'm not laying in bed and starting to crave snacks and whatnot. I usually won't eat after 7 p.m. That's usually my cutoff. So if I have a late day at work and I don't get home until about 7, usually I'll still make my kids dinner, and then I may just have myself a green detox smoothie. Or if I do still have dinner, I make myself a smaller portion. And then if I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry later on, I may have a piece of fruit, or I will top my night off with peppermint tea. Peppermint tea is a really good appetite suppressant, and that'll be it for the night. And then I'll wake up at 5 a.m., start my workout. I don't eat before working out. That's just my preference. If I am feeling hungry, I might have like a banana or something, but I don't usually eat before working out. I usually work out and then I get back home and then I'll make myself breakfast. And that's just been what's been working for me. I know some people prefer to eat before they work out, but I don't know. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. But anyway, another tip that's been helping out is replacing meals throughout the week with a green detox smoothie. And that's something that I just do like a few days a week. Like today, for example, I made a green detox smoothie, and I will have lunch and I'll have dinner. And it's not something that I do every day. I do it maybe 2 to 3 times a week. But I do notice when I incorporate the smoothies in my week that my stomach looks flatter, my waist looks smaller, and I just feel lighter. My skin looks more clear. And again, I don't do it every day. It's just a few days out of the week. And it's not like a specific recipe you have to follow. I put spinach in mine, sometimes kale if I'm really feeling like I want to be good. And then I'll put frozen fruit, coconut water or coconut milk, ginger, and that's literally it. You can Google how to make a green detox smoothie. It's really simple to make. So if I know in my mind that I want to replace some of my meals with smoothies, I'll either do it for breakfast and then I'll have my normal lunch, or I'll have breakfast and lunch and I'll replace my dinner with a smoothie. And that has been working wonders for me. My skin feels clearer, and even I feel like my hair is growing out more. I'm not a person that usually likes to wear my natural hair out. That's just a thing amongst some of us, you know, African-American women. We just prefer to keep our hair in a protective style. I'm usually one of those women, but I have noticed that my hair has been really flourishing since I've been working out and eating healthier and drinking green smoothies. My hair, even the texture, I feel like it's changing. It's been more manageable. I promise you guys, everything has been changing for the better since I have been really investing in myself and investing in my health. I feel so good. Every aspect of my life, I have been really feeling just at peace and in a really good space. But I noticed that as I've been overeating a lot over the last few months and just not taking pride in my health, I have really just felt low on energy and honestly a little bit depressed. And since I've been working out and just really taking pride in my health, I have felt so great. My mood has been better. Everything just feels more light, you know? So I just really want to encourage you guys, because I'm a person that has started this journey over time after time after time. Again, this is the first time that I actually have really purposefully pursued this. And the reason that I know that I'm really not going to turn back this time is because, again, I'm not a person that will get up and go to the gym by myself. This is the first time that I'm actually getting up, going and enjoying it and really just loving the atmosphere and waking up excited, not hitting snooze. Those are things that I have never been able to do in the past. I'm usually begging my friends to go with me, trying to get us all on this journey together. And this is a journey of my own. And I just really want to encourage you guys. You guys can do it, and just start small. Get yourselves First of all, you guys have got to get yourselves moving. You do not need a gym. You do not need equipment. There are some mornings I'll wake up and I will walk in place. I literally will walk in place in front of the TV for 30 minutes. I will do jumping jacks in my garage. I will use a jump rope. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And I live in an area where it's cold right now. As we're coming into winter. So I can't always get out and go to the gym. Sometimes it's really cold. So I still make sure to get myself moving. If it's in the house, whatever the case. And if you are having one of those days where you really don't feel like working out, you really have got to keep your eating clean that day, because you want to keep yourself balanced. And another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, just to encourage you, if you are in a space where you are doing well on your workout journey and your weight loss journey, do not reward yourself with a cheat day. Why would you reward yourself with that if you don't need it? I understand having a cheat meal, but if you do not feel like you need a cheat day, then why do it? And that's what we do. We feel like a reward for losing weight is to have a cheat day. That is so counterproductive. It doesn't make any sense, because it only takes one bad day to completely cause yourself to backslide. So reward yourself with other things. Reward yourself with some more groceries, with some meal prep Tupperware, with some workout clothes, because if you are wearing workout clothes that make you feel comfortable, it's going to give you more confidence to continue to want to work out. Reward yourself with some new headphones. Reward yourself with a workout duffel bag, a new water bottle. Do not reward yourself with cheat meals. That is a recipe to make yourself fall back. And I'm telling you, it only takes one day to gain like 5 pounds. I've done it. It literally takes a day to erase all of your progress. So do not cheat yourself in that way, okay? So I'm going to end the video there, you guys. I will do better at making more updated videos. I have been doing shorts where I've been showing like some of my home workouts, and then I've been ending the short with like a meal that I make. And I'm gonna be doing more of those, but I definitely wanted to sit down with you guys and give you guys just a little bit of an update and some encouragement. So I hope that you guys have found this video helpful. If there's anything else that you guys would like me to touch on, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.